Hello, my friend, and welcome to the study. Today we're going to do something very relaxing and imaginative, but also a bit personal. So I'm taking you into the study to see some of my things here. Today it's about my aquarelles. Things get busy for me at certain times of the year, and when they are busy, I try and take time out with some creative things, because imagination is very important. Even Einstein said that, and indeed, it's that imagination that spurs all kinds of ideas. So this melding of intellect and inspiration, I find melding the imagination with the intellect through painting not only reduces stress for me, but allows me to think about and process everything that's going on. And as the spring comes and we're getting ready for summer, I like this velvet. Sorry if some of you don't like the hand movements, but I think the velvet's nice. So I'm kind of stroking it while I'm talking. I'm looking at, as usual, getting really excited for summer, because when the weather starts getting nice and sunny and the days are getting longer, I just want to be outside. So I was going through some of my portable paints, paintboxes and things, and I thought I would share that with you. So through the winter, I always have these books that I go through. This one is really beautiful. It's got some gorgeous things in it by Jenny Lefebvre. She does all of these little nature paintings from things in the woods and makes these really imaginative scenes from nature. And I like to play with the watercolors to make pictures like this, like she does, because it's in a way just lets the water flow and do its thing. All the different colors just flow into each other, and then before you know it, you've got a picture. So something that starts out in your mind's eye, and you just allow the colors to mix and the water to flow. It's a very, as people like to say, organic process, but lots of fun too, and very relaxing. And but I love that. That's one of the things I really like about watercolor. And the other book I'll show you that's also another artist that's very inspiring for me, Angela Harding. And this book, she just writes about different places that she's been in the UK and what's inspired her by nature. And she does these lino prints, which I find really, I don't know, they somehow capture the wild coast and the starkness of nature. So those are photographs, and she's writing about things she does, and of course she goes on a sailboat as well. Look at that otter there, and the water going around, and the fish. There's just so much movement there, and it's just a lino, carving out the lino and then making the print. So it's she does watercolor as well, as you can see, but I just love that. And so that book has been inspiring me through the winter. And she looks at things through an artist's eye. And there's a curlew there. And then just does a few sketches like that. These landscapes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out. So I'm going to show you a few of my little portable paint boxes and maybe put together something for this spring, late spring. So here's one of my boxes I like to take everywhere. I've got a gummy in it. I just call them gummies all the time, but when I was in school in Germany, it's called a Radiergummi. And German people will know that, of course. In Australia and Britain, they say rubber. It's a rubber eraser. They used to be made out of rubber or have rubber in them. And there's a pencil, my Koh-i-Noor 7B pencil sketching. There's a little portable spray bottle. There, sprays water. I've got some string and washi tape. This straight edge there. I hope you like some of these sounds because I love them. It's very nice, isn't it? And there's a tin of some paint. Some of my colors I like. So you can see I've made a little sample of what's in there. Looks like I've used that as well. So I think that one I used last summer. Yeah. It's a bit shiny. I'll put that back that way. There we are. This little tin used to be a sea salt tin. And I've got some other little paint pots in there. Looks like a sort of a bluey green, like a teal green, and kind of a sort of a yellowy umber color. Let's see what's in the other layer. So I've got a permanent color pencil. Looks like grey. Paintbrush. Watercolor pencil, brown. Got washi tape on the end there. A white pen, a brush pen, and an ultrafine liner. So that's one of my tins that I take places. And let's take a look at another one. Some of these things I acquired here and there, and others of them people gave me bits and pieces, so I tend to have quite a few. I don't throw them away, I just collect them and collect them, so I have quite a good few of them. Looks like that's a palette there. I think that's this palette. This one looks quite clean, so I think I must have taken things out of it and used them elsewhere. Looks like I was using that for a little bit. Probably need to put some more colors in there. So I've got Payne's Grey there, Indigo, Ultramarine, Prussian Blue, Phthalo Blue. Or if you ever watched the Lego dinosaur series, is it Lego or Playmobil? I think it was Lego. It was really funny. They were making a special tea, iced tea, for the snack bar, and so their gimmick was like a pterodactyl. It was called Petit. I always think of that when I see the phthalo blue. Phthalo blue there. Raw umber, crimson, vermilion, lemon yellow, and yellow ochre. And these are little pans that you can take out and put back. Move them around and rearrange them. So that's that palette. And what have I got in here? And that is a little pin from an academic publication. This was something, I suppose, to use if you want to look at golden ratios or just arrange things by threes in a little bitty painting. There's little pockets in here. It feels like this one has been cleaned out and hasn't been used very much. Got the same sorts of things. Another Koh-i-Noor pencil, watercolor grey, Caran d'Ache, that is. Nothing fancy, because I'm a total amateur. I just do it for me, mostly. Let's see what's in here. There's another one. It's like some paintbrushes and a little pipette, or, oops, sorry, moving the camera. The cables are getting everywhere. Yeah, a little pipette, brushes, some washi tape with bunnies. A little bunny. That's cute. And just some, I think that used to hold an eraser. Another eraser there. Toothpicks, washi tape. That must be to protect a brush. Got some clips. Lots of little stuff. This one, that tin I've had for many, many years. Many years. And so I've put some paints in that. I think I saw my sample for that. Let me find it. Okay. It's in this sketchbook. There. My Beatrix Potter tin. Look, I've sampled it there. So I've got yellow ochre, raw umber, crimson, vermilion, emerald green, white. And these ones are really dry. It looks like they haven't been used in a while. Ultramarine, indigo, turquoise. I love turquoise. Prussian blue, violet, and lemon yellow. Looks like I mixed some in that too. So that's my little Beatrix Potter tin. Some other tins here. What's in that one? Oh, metallic. Look at that. I think I might have read this little bit to you at some point. my metallic blues. Aren't they pretty? And this is a little, a bit of text I found that I thought was really beautiful. Blue from a distance appears plentiful, coloring our skies and seas, yet it is almost entirely intangible. It is everywhere and nowhere. This oscillation of presence and absence, this teasing existence at the margins of our world. I thought that was really beautiful. So I stuck it in my blue tin. There's another tin. There's like something in that too. Okay. There's nothing in that but another empty thing with a mirror. Look at that. You can see the mirror. So, a few little containers in this one. See if I can organize these a bit better. Maybe not. Do my best there. Oh, this one. I think this one came as a gift. Somebody got me several years ago. I think this one is probably the tiniest of all of my little paint boxes. Watch this, it's so cool. Isn't that clever? It's just the cutest little thing. I'm sure I've got a color scheme for that somewhere in another little sketchbook. But it's got this tiny little sponge well there. And this, either for brush or maybe, if you want to balance it, it works well for that. But it's just so tiny and so cute. And the paint, I think I've used that paint so much, and it's still there. It hasn't run out. I thought that was the cutest little one. All right. It's in there. Oh, and I will show you this one. So, this is another one that someone gave me, and I've been using it so much lately. It just packs up. You just pop it in a bag, and you've always got it. The only problem is water. Water's always a problem. It was maybe last month or 2 months ago. Several artists on YouTube and Instagram and social media started a 100 tiny paintings in a year project. And one of the artists is Leslie Stroz, and she has a YouTube channel. She actually lives here in the UK. And I think she really almost single-handedly popularized these tiny paintings. I saw that and I thought, well, I might try that, because I actually had something that was similar to the size of the painting she was doing and some of the other people I follow. And she actually has a little box from these Rendale designs. Hers has a cow on it, and I thought, wow, what a coincidence, because I have a Rendale box as well. Mine has a kingfisher. I absolutely adore kingfishers, and for a while I was only painting kingfishers. I painted so many kingfishers, and I had fun doing it too because I love them. Anyway, I started painting as well, and more just kind of doing it with everybody else. Everyone's who's inspired to do these 100 tiny paintings in a year. I started actually painting these before the challenge happened last year, around October, when I got this box which is what these fit into. I'll show you. So it's little magnets, and you can put the little paper there, and the magnet sort of goes on there. This supposedly holds water, but I never really use that for water. And the brush is there. It's a nice brush. I always use a lot of different brushes, so I haven't actually used that one because the ones I use are a bit tinier or bigger. But I've had a lot of fun with that, and so I actually started these tiny paintings before the challenge. And the interesting thing is they're just tiny. They only take about 10 minutes unless you really want to mess with them more. And that works well for me because I'm obviously not an artist. I'm busy doing other things, and if I just take 10 minutes to do one of these, it's very cathartic, very relaxing. Lots of fun, but they also make nice sounds. Many of you probably know that I lost my beautiful boy, my rough collie, last year. In November, he was 15 years old, or just about 15, and it really broke my heart. I've lost quite a few people over the last 5 or 6 years, friends, relatives, and things, but somehow this just really floored me, and there were days where I just couldn't get out of bed. I was just on there. I wouldn't even open the curtains. I just couldn't bring myself to get up. So I was in a low place, and so when I look through these little paintings, I can tell exactly where I was. I mean, some of them are just really stark. They're not great. They're just sort of, I can tell where I was mentally with these, just in a really dark place. And then I could see that I did one later on, inspired by Jenny Lefebvre, and that one was really fun. So just looking back through them, I can see what's happening to my mood, you know. And of course spring is coming, was one. And I was just painting whatever inspired me. Just take a few minutes, and I really started enjoying it. And of course the months went by, and it, in a way, sort of helped me say goodbye and move on. But I can see exactly where I was. And then I painted places I know, like Saint-Malo, and some birds, a seagull, just experimenting. I mean, some of the ones, it just doing things. There's the needles. I had a really great weekend on the water sailing, and so I painted the needles that I'd seen. It's a rock formation on the Isle of Wight on the western end. Just painting some things there. So yeah, that's me. So I'll open up the last bag. This bag's pretty big, so I won't put it in front of the camera. But so I've got a bottle of water in here. I've got this portable water bucket. Look, there's one of Eileen's fur. Oh, look at that. That's my collie's fur. Oh, my beautiful boy. But I'm not going to get emotional right now. We're getting ready to paint this spring. And here, oh, that's another little wooden palette. Never really used this one, but I do like the sound it makes. Reminds me of when I was a child and playing with wooden blocks. I like that wood sound. Oh, it's a bit snap. Sort of takes me to my childhood. Okay. Another one. Oh, that is a mini sketchbook. Hasn't been used yet. So there are two candidates for summer palettes or summer painting. Look at that. That is a little portable water bucket. I love that sound. It's got a rubber seal, so you can fill it with water and take it with you. I don't use that one very often either. It's a bunch of pans in a plastic bag. Half pans, mini pans, and super mini pans. There's another one. Let's take that one out. I think I used to use this one a long time ago. But what bugs me about it is it's really sharp. It's got sharp edges because it's metal. So I haven't used it in a while. Little pens there. So, little metal, it's got a little ring there. It's possible I could use that, but see, it's got these really sharp edges, and that bugged me so much I stopped using it. But it is quite standard and good little paint box. Some more pens for that. And the last bag. With the mini things in it, or the portable stuff. It's got more pins. Light grey, dark grey, brown, and a portable brush. See the water in it? You can see the water going blub, blub, blub. Let's see what's in here. Right, there is an old sketchbook, probably with some really bad paintings in it. And some color tests. Let's see. Madeira, okay. Yeah, some really bad sketches. I'd be embarrassed to show you, I think. Stuff. Oh, there we go. A pigeon. Oh, there we are. So I hope you're enjoying the sounds, because there's a lot of cool cool sounds here. Here. Aqua Mini. I like that. Okay. So I've got primary yellow that looks a little bit lemony. Vermilion. It says French vermilion. Cenarius blue. That looks a little bit, I wonder if that's like phthalo blue or if it's ultramarine. Ah, here's ultramarine, French ultramarine. So it's a different one I'm thinking of. And then we have phthalo green, or for the pterodactyl and the petit, sap green, burnt umber, Payne's grey. This is a French make. It's Zenalier. Now I've got to get something to open this. Now, to open that, I've got this. I might have shown you this before. It's an old letter opener my grandfather used to have. Oops, sorry, the camera bit. So, Aqua Mini Zenalier. And what I think I can do here, it's got this little bitty brush. I think I'm going to see what's under this plastic. So I haven't used this one before, obviously really new. I'm wondering if I could put these in some pans and then fit some other things in there. Maybe, maybe not. There. So, what if I use that and put them in the pan? So there's our Payne's grey, and it fits perfectly in there. Look at that. Because I kind of think that's better than this big plastic. So move some things around. I've got the camera focused closely tonight so that you can see everything. So there's Payne's grey, Gris de Payne, and ultramarine, or French ultramarine. Try and keep them in order. And something in there. Sound blue, and might need some more pans. Definitely need some more pans. I'm going to use that one for the phthalo green. Look at that. There we are. Put these pans back. of single pans, so I need 4 more single pans. Take them out of this bitey box. I call it the bitey box. It really cuts. Alright. Choose the clean ones first. Burnt umber. Ombre brûlée. And this one. Oh, that one we could use for red. Look at that. Surprised I don't have many single pans, or half pans as it were. I just call them singles and doubles. But yeah, these are half pan. There. Why is that not going in there? Doesn't like it. Oh dear, got it stuck now. There we go. It's not the right size. Okay, I take it up. See, this is sort of yucky plastic. Put that in there. I think it's the paint, the way it was cut. Sort of vermilion. And put that one in there. Primary yellow. It's a bit of a tight fit. And the last one. There. Sap green. And the brush. So now I've got some room in there for something else. Put some things. Maybe, I wonder if this one will fit. No, it's a bit big. Could probably fit some of my little canvases in it. But I think that will be really good for taking along a small little paint box there, for a portable paint box. I could put a pencil in there maybe, a little pencil, and an eraser, and let me find my little canvases. There, these I cut up when I was having fun doing the mini paintings. So I've got some cold press and hot press, and those fit in there too, see? So I've got a little box all ready for painting nature, painting spring and summer. Right now I'm going to put Mr. Bitey Box away. And Mr. Bitey Box's pans. I'm going to thank the Studies March patrons. So for this, I'm actually going to use my other paint water that I've already been painting with. And my other paints that I've already been painting with. Couple of brushes and a bit of a paper towel there, kitchen roll. what I'm going to make here is a scroll. Kind of like a roll of honor to thank our March study patrons. So I'm going to blow on it to dry it off a bit. And this one over here, I like that one better. There we go. Oh, I just painted the electrical cable. Yeah. And I have to be careful too because I drink tea while I'm painting, and from time to time I've dipped the paintbrush in tea and doesn't taste too bad. There we go. And a little bit good there. Yeah. Let's see if I can make it just a little bit more interesting there. Take that there. Bit of papery. Alright, I like that. Now, I'm going to use my fine liner. The other one might be better. Let's check that one. Yeah, let's use that one. That came out of this bag. So this one, 0.1 fine liner. Alright, I'm going to make a close-up here. So our study patrons for March. Andreas, thank you, thank you. Ben, thank you, thank you. Pirate Carrie, thank you, thank you. Romulus, thank you, Thank you. Joshua, thank you. Thank you. Therim, thank you. Thank you. And Carman 1000, thank you. Thank you. Let's see if I can make that a little bit more detailed there. There. Papery, parchmenty, and there we have the studies March patrons. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please join the community on Patreon if you're so inclined. We've got some exciting things in the works for the coming months. Be good to yourself, my friend. Be kind to others, and as always,